Hello, and welcome back to MC Eternal 2. Today, we are going to go mining, but before we do that, we need to make a hammer and other various tools because we don't have any. So anyway, we still basically have nothing, so that's why we need to keep going mining. And, well, there's not a lot of choices in terms of void miners in this pack, so we'll get there eventually. So anyway, we're going to use the good old rose gold right here, and we're going to use all these basic materials. And I know this is not to make the best pick in the pack or anything like that, or best hammer or best tools or anything like that, because we don't have access to all those fancy materials yet. So we have to work with what we have. So and we have rose gold, and the reason why we're using rose gold is because it can give us extra upgrade slots. So pretty nice. We also have access to mana steel ingots, but we have no ability to make any more right now. But we did find like two, maybe five in the chest. I've used some for making this mana steel sword. So if this goes away, that means I won't be able to repair it that easily without setting up some basic Botania stuff. So let's see. I have a bit of diamonds left, have a bit of emeralds, have a bit of gold right there, and maybe some brass because it kind of does tell you what the abilities are. Well, not abilities, kind of like traits and stuff because each material has its own traits. So you can tell by the brass material over here, and you mouse over this thing, it'll tell you what it does. So moderate mining, tool mines faster when at moderate temperatures. And let's see what else we have. Mana steel. Let's see if we can look that one up here. Or maybe it's R. No, it's U. Okay. So these are the traits for Mana Steel. This is reshapes well. Tool is longer lasting, damages more, and is tougher. So maybe we can use the Mana Steel, but we don't have any extra, so maybe not that one. Repairs item in inventory when if a mana providing item exists. So cool. And I'll tell you which one can go on what, because you have the armor, and then you have the tools and the weapons, and then you have the range weapons as well. So cool. Let's see what other materials. Maybe zinc. Maybe zinc will apply. I'm not quite sure. But is zinc a material? No, it's not. Okay. And then you have iron because that's magnetic. And that's it, you know. I can find it in here. Maybe I skipped it. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Alright, so this one on the armor is projectile protection. Oh, interesting. And on the tools and weapons, magnetic. And the range is also magnetic. Okay, cool. So also, you see all these other numbers down here. The stats, just durability, draw speed for the range weapons, and etc. etc. So you go back to the tools, you get like mining tiers, mining speed, melee damage, etc. etc. So cool. So depending on which materials you use, you can just use endless amounts of combinations and in order to make your tool shine. And I don't think you can pick the best tool in, let's say, you don't have to pick the best pickaxe, you know. You can just make a pickaxe that's really good for the situation, such as mining. You can make another pick just for fortuning. You can make another pick for general stuff. It's pretty cool. So you don't need to devote yourself to just one pick. It would be nice. It would be nice if it just like have a tool just to do everything, but I don't think that's going to be possible right now. So anyway, we want to make a hammer, and that is for strip mining. So we're going to get the rose gold. You see over here, we're going to get some emeralds. We're going to get some diamonds here. We're going to get a bunch of redstone just for the haste stuff. We're going to get some lapis just for the fortuning. And it's not much fortune. It's just like the lucky trait. Is it called trait? I'm not sure about the terminology there. So we'll just leave it as that. We're going to need the corn flour, and you'll see why we need that later on. We'll need a couple of copper here. All right, cool. All right, so first things first, do I have the hammerhead? Let's see, small blank gem tool. That's the tool one. I have the tough handle right here. Okay, here's the hammerhead right there. And let's see. Let's go over here. Tinker Station. No, not that one. Tinker Anvil right there. So if you right click the Tinker's Anvil right there, you can make all the more advanced tools right there. So if you just click the Tinker Station over there, you can only make the smaller stuff. So you need to go to Tinker's Anvil. You get the excavator right there. You get the vein hammer. What is this? The vein hammer is a broad mining tool. It harvests many connected blocks. Oh, okay. So maybe we'll make that one instead. Let's see, this one. The sledgehammer. What does this do? Harvest blocks in a wide range. Also effective against undead. Okay, cool. Maybe we'll make the vein hammer. But the thing is, does it mine like a 3x3? I'm not quite sure if it does. So we'll try that since we don't have like any sort of like vein miner or anything like that. We do have the diamond pick, but we kind of don't want to use that. That's like expensive in repairing. So let's take a look at the components here. We have the hammerhead right there. We have the tough handle. We need the tough collar and the large plate. Okay, let's see if we have those. We have the large plate right there. We need the tough collar, so we're gonna go to the part builder right here and see if it's on the list. Okay, here's the tough collar. There we go. And then you can change out materials, whichever one you need. Maybe you put in copper, it'll give you other stuff. Yeah, see, there's a copper tough collar right there. So maybe you don't need to like smelt anything. It's basic enough, so cool. So we're gonna take this stone collar right there, and we're gonna place it on the sear table. Right there. Then let's see. Oh boy. Okay. Let me turn that off for a little bit. All right. Get some gold here, and hopefully it only takes 1 ingot to make this thing. All right, in you go. All right, there we go. At the bottom, and pour it out. Is there anything left? Okay, cool. And then what we're gonna have to use is smeltery, so I'm not gonna turn that on yet. All right, so there's our tough collar right there. Now let's see, should we use like all rose gold? Because that'll give us the most upgrades, you know. And then we can up the durability with the diamond emerald, so it's no problem at all. Okay, let's put that over here for now. The hammerhead, we'll put the hammerhead right there. And what's the cost of this? 8 ingots. Oh boy, okay. Well, let's take a look at the rose gold and see what the head can get us. Let's see, this is that one, and that is that one. So let's see, this is mining tier gold. Oh boy, that's going to be fun. All right, let's take a look at the other materials, see what we have to work with. That I don't have 8 ingots of. How about fluids crystals? Can I use the fluids crystals? That's iron. Oh, that's even worse. Let's see, iron. I have compressed iron ingot. Iron. Okay, that's not that great here. How about brass? I can get a lot of brass. Oh, I can do brass. Okay, great. What does this do? Mine's faster, and well, it's not that great either. But we need like higher mining tier. So, we're gonna use the brass and see how it goes. I mean, we can always remake it if we want to. All right, cool. There's probably some alloying that I can do in order to get like something better, but well, we're gonna leave it as that. Okay, let's see. Brass. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. For the hammerhead. All right, cool. We got the hammerhead right there. All right, so we need the plate now. Now I'm not sure if we need to make the plate out of brass too in order for it to be diamond. Mining tier is diamond, like right there. So what was this? Another 4. All right. Let me try the rose gold. We can always put the part back in and resmelt it if it's not something we want. All right. Let me see. Okay, mining tier gold. Okay, we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll tell us what the mining level is before we make it. All right, so what else do we need to put on here? The collar and what else? You need the collar and the tough handle. All right, so that's like all rose gold right there. Because you want those extra slots, you know. Tough handle. And the collar. All right, so how many is this? That's 3, and that's 3. All right, there we go. And of course, as usual, in order to make the rose gold, you need gold and copper in order to make that. Which we don't have a lot of either. All right, there we go. All right, put these away. Go back to the anvil over here. Let's see, vein hammer. These in here, and hopefully it'll tell us. Does it tell us? Okay, binding tier is diamonds, so that's what we want to see. Durability is pretty nice. It's over 2,000. Let's see, melee speed upgrades. We have 5 upgrades and 1 abilities that we can put on it. So cool. All right, let's make this sucker. All right, can I put this in here and then just okay, we'll go over here. I think. All right, there we go. All right, so let's up the durability. Right there. So now it's nearly 4,000. So that's pretty nice. And then, we'll hold off on the emeralds first. And then we're going to go to the Tinker's Anvil. Put that back in here. We'll need 2 blocks of lapis. Didn't I type yet? Okay. Okay, we'll put that there. Copper over there. And the cornflower over here. So this is how you get lucky modifier on your tools right there. Well, now we got lucky, and you can't do it a second time. As far as I know, anyway. It's I don't think you can do it a second time. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you need like a higher tier tool or something like that, because there is a number right after other modifiers. Again, I don't know what the terminology is. There's like modifiers being thrown around, there's traits being thrown around, abilities being thrown around, and then there's upgrades terminology as well. It's like what the heck, man? So upgrades is the stuff that you can add on like this. You know, just put the diamond in there, and then you can do it again. And actually the emeralds will work, right? That's over 5,000 right there. And then these are the modifiers. Okay, these are called modifiers right there. And then the abilities, right? Hold on. What are the abilities? That's the what the tool can do for you. Like let me go over here, and then put that over here. And I don't think I have that ability anymore because Lucky got added to it. Is that it? That's considered an ability, isn't it? And let me go back to the anvil here. Yeah, that's completely gone. That ability slot is gone. It's because I added the lucky thing. They call this a modifier, but that ability disappeared. So does modifier equal ability then? Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure one of you can tell me. So anyway, all right. So we have how many? We have 4 upgrade slots left. So we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna add the emeralds right there. All right. So that means we'll go up in durability, and what does the emerald do? Villagers will want to be you. Increases durability depending on base durability. Boosts effectiveness. Boosts effectiveness of conditional damage and mining speed. Okay, great. So after that, we'll be down to 3 slots. Now the mining speed is 2.8. What is this one? What's the mining pick over here? That's like 19. So this is pretty slow right there. So we're gonna put like a bunch of redstone in it, and hopefully it will be a little bit better. And you know what? We'll probably end up putting all the redstone on it. Because why not? Just to make it a little bit more speedy. Because it's going to be real slow. Real slow. And let's see. Going to need a bit more redstone. Oh. Alright. Redstone there. Alright, great. Cool. we got a vein hammer right there. All right, let's maybe put this away. What other tools do I need to make? Should we make the other hammer then? Let's go ahead and make the other hammer. Let's see. Anvil. Because anvil right there. We need 2 plates, one of the heads, and a tough handle. Oh boy, that's gonna be a bit of materials there. And this one is 4. Okay, we'll need 8 of these things. It's quite expensive. Actually, no. Let's do the brass, yeah, because that means it'll be diamond level. Okay. Actually, no. That's not. That's for the head, right? Alright, let me get this back then. Let's see, brass. Yeah. Okay. Let me put 4 more in because the head takes like 8 ingots. All right, there we go. All right, and then we will put the rose gold in there, and that would be for the plates. Yeah, there's 2 plates for that. Although we don't have to make it like all of it rose gold, but you know, why the heck not? I mean, I basically have no other materials. Hey, you know what? I could make something out of iron, right? Yeah, let me do something with iron here. Okay. Make one of the plates iron so we can have magnetic on it. And this is rose gold there. For this thing. Put this thing on here. And then pour this out. Alright. And we'll save one of these for later. Alright. We got this one. That's magnetic right there. And now we need the tough handle. tool handle, tough handle right there. Okay. That right there. Now what the heck are we gonna make this out of? Need more rose gold? Why the heck not, right? We don't have anything else. How about the gold? What about straight up gold? Does that do anything for us? Oh, I guess not for the tools. Oh, well, okay, fine. Alright, fine. We'll leave as that. And, how many does this take? That's 3. Here, put this in here. There you go. Alright, great. These away. This back on here. Need my ingot back. Because we're gonna need it in order to repair this stuff. Well, not the hammer specifically. It's probably gonna take brass in order to repair it. Brass, rose gold. Maybe either way. Alright. Here. Alright, let's go back to the anvil here. Like the hammer. Plate there. Put the hammer head there. And the tough handle right there. Alright, so we got 13, 19 durability. Let's see. Mining speed is nearly 3. Diamond mining tier. Okay, great. We got 4 upgrade slots. Abilities is 1, so we have 1 more ability on there. Alright, cool. Let us go into Tinker Station. Go over here. We'll add a diamond just for the durability. Look at that, 2719. So cool. And then next, we are going to add lucky on there. Okay, we need another cornflower. One flower? I don't know why. It's blue. That's probably why we need that. Anvil over here. lapis blocks, 2 coppers, and 1 cornflower. And after that, right, there goes the ability, right? Let me scroll down. Oh, look at that, undead damage. Yeah, the ability disappeared, so that's considered an ability. Lucky's considered an ability, and on after that. Okay, fine. That's how it goes, huh? All right, so can I add the emerald here? Okay, I can do that in here. Okay, so after the emerald, we have over 4,000 durability, so that's cool. And then we'll put the rest of them. We'll waste the upgrade slots with redstone to make it a little bit faster. It's all of it. Okay, cool. All right, so now we have the brass, rose gold, iron sledgehammer, and let's see, this one. You can mine with this, right? Okay, just making sure that's not like a purely weapon-based thing. Alright, so anyway, we got Lucky, we got Diamond, Emerald, Hastier on there, we got Magnetic, and we got Smite, Enhance. What's the attack damage on here like? Melee damage, but it's real slow too, but I guess you can't have everything, so that's why you need to have like several tools at your disposal. And then you put these away, and then we'll go try it out. Alright, let's see. Where was I over here? There or over there? Yeah, I don't remember. I cleared out this cave. Alright, let me start another one. Alright, cool. Let me use this particular hammer over here. This is the vein hammer. And this is the other hammer. Okay, let's is it really 3x3? Ah, yeah, look at that. It's 3x3. Oh, pretty nice. Can't see anything, can ya? Hold on. Does that work? Oh, you need to hold it with both hands. Oh, boy. That's, well, can I do this at least? No, I can't use the book. Okay, well, that's a downside right there. You need to use both hands with the hammer. Maybe when you finally get night vision, then it won't matter, you know. All right, here's some deep slate zinc ingot. We're gonna use the vein hammer on this and see how that works. What is this? This is a 3x3, isn't it? Just go. Does that work? I feel that doesn't work because it didn't grab all of it. It didn't grab all of it. Let's keep going for a little bit. Got some iron over here. So let me just clear this out a little bit. And see if there's a vein under here or something. Okay, there's a vein right there. So I'm going to hit it with the vein hammer and see how that works. I'm going to hit it from the top and see if it vein mines the whole lot. Oh, okay. You didn't do this one though. Is there anything else under here? Okay, well, it's just this one, so just hit with the pick. Alright, so let's go back, and we'll do something else with this thing. Okay, cool. Alright, so, if you manage to get the Vein Miner enchantment from, let's say, the Goblin Trader underground, I can find it in here. There it is, there's one. And I have this little guy. If it still works, then I can get more if I want to. We're gonna go to the anvil over here. And we're gonna put that on this particular hammer. Oh no, you can't do it. You can't do it. Pick. The update did not fix it. The update did not fix it. Although, if I just go like this, can I do it like that? No, I still can't do it in creative mode. Can I do it with this? No. I've heard you can do it on like Tinker's tools or something like that. I mean, these are tools. So I'm not quite sure. Not really sure. Can I do it on a weapon? No, I cannot. Okay, well, I guess you can use a command just to like force the enchantment on it, but not quite sure. Not quite sure. It's I heard that's bugged or something, so can't really do that anymore. So yeah, it kind of works. You know, it doesn't do like diagonally. I don't think it does diagonally stuff. Like maybe over here. Maybe I'll try it on this copper block over here. See what happens here. Let's see if I hit it like from this face. Does it do it? No, it doesn't do it. It gets the bottom ones though. All right, well, it's better than like not mining more than one, I guess. So there's that. It does do 3x3, so you know what? I'm gonna put this one away and just use this, you know? So cool. And does it do that? Making sure. Oh yeah, it does. This only does it on stone. Alright, so yeah, there's that. There are other Tinker's tools that you can make. Let's go to the anvil over here. You can make the crossbow, so cool. I do need a ranged weapon at some point. Something called an ionized cannon, whatever the heck that thing does. You get the katana. You get the matter manipulator, which is funny. You get the cleaver. Let's see, electron tuner. All right, sure. You get the excavator, which is pretty nice for dirt, sand, and gravel and stuff like that. I already made these two. The broad axe, look at that. Well, we'll have to make like the regular axe, like right here, because we don't have one, and we could use one for stripping logs. I hope you can strip logs with this one. And what was this take? Like that, and that. All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and make it. It's simple enough, right? Rose gold right there. We use some iron. And for anything else, what else can we put on it? Brass? Not sure about the brass though. What does that even do for us, really? Gold and brass and I guess we can always switch it out, right? Zinc. How about the zinc? No, I don't think that does anything. Harvest range. Oh, what about the compressed iron? Maybe we can make the cross binding with that one. Magnetic. Oh, that's iron stuff, isn't it? Tool lasts longer, but is harder to repair. Oh yeah, that's the downside, isn't it? But we're gonna make the cross hatch with that. So I don't think that matters too much, right? Harvest moon your crossbed. Eh. All right. Let's see. All right. Let me get the axe head out. See, that's 2. The tool handle is 1, and the tool binding is 1 as well. That over there. Then that one. Let's see. That's tier 3. That's tier 2, and that's also tier 2. All right, fine. That one is 2, right? Oh, yeah, it's 2. Okay, cool. And then we'll put this one in here. Oh, wait, you can't... Alright, you can't melt this thing. It's not hot enough. Alright, fine, fine. But we'll put the, one of the iron ingots in there. And then I guess we can use this one. This is the wooden one. Has cultivated on it. Oh, wait, I have extra stuff over here. Dang it. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. What is this, like, 1 ingot? Alright, 2 ingots over there. Put that one out. And then, we'll use this one. And we'll use that one. Okay, cool. Get my ingot back. Alright, we'll go over here and select the axe. Axe head to run and that one. And let's see, durability is crap. Let's see, main speed, gold, and let's see, mining tier is gold. Oh boy. So it's basically like a glorified golden axe, like right there. So, whatever. I only needed to strip logs, and that's it. And that's it. All right, we'll put that. Go back to Tinker Station. Over here. Alright, cool. Let me get the stuff out. Redstone, some diamonds, some of that stuff over there. Okay, we'll up the durability a little bit. And what's in there? Okay, cool. And what's it up to now? 1113. That's a little bit better. Oh, look at that. Mining tier upgraded. So that's pretty nice. We got 2 more upgrades and 1 more ability on it. So maybe we'll do like redstone. Just make tree chopping a little bit better, you know? If we really need to do that. All right, 19. Okay, hastier. And what's up to now? 19? Okay, we'll do that. And then how many do we have? Okay, we're out of upgrade slots now. We kind of wasted it on redstone. But we have 1 ability left, so that's, not the best, but, oh well. It is what it is. Alright, stripping logs. Stripping logs. Let's get some of these out here. We can do it. Yeah, look at that. Nice. And then we can chop it if we want to. So cool. That way. Put this here. My plank's back. And there we go. There we have it. We got some nice tinker tools to play around with. We got the vein hammer. Does 3x3. And kind of vein mines. So that's pretty nice. We got the regular axe right there. We got our good old-fashioned iron mattock right there. We got the man of steel sword right there. And we got our pickaxe right there. So, cool. Yeah. Lots more taking up the slots on our bar right there. Alright, so well, what other things can we make in the future? So let's see. We got the broad axe right there. And we got the scythe. Oh, yeah, the scythe. That should hit more than 1 mob in 1 swipe. Just like having sweeping edge on it. So we might take a look at that sometime. Here's the longbow. And here's some plate armor. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, cool. I wish it does like more armor pieces like right there. This one goes on the chest plate, right? And there's like a helmet thing in the background. Can you make helmets out of this thing? I'm not quite sure, but it only has like maybe it's just like not a literal sense of the icon is not very literal, is it? It's just there, just to tell you that it's like it's an armor piece. Maybe. Hold on. No, not at Tinkers. What would it be though? You know what? Let's take a look at the materials. Maybe iron. Now press U on this thing. Okay, here we go. Armor stats. That is plating. Your chest, helmet, legs. Oh, you can do okay, you can do them all, I guess. Alright, cool. Cool. That's pretty nice if we can get that done. Alright, so cool. Yeah, shorter episode. It's simple, you know, Tinker's tools and whatnot. Because yeah, we kinda need these tools in order to do stuff for us. And if we can have like higher ability and have certain abilities on it with certain traits like luckies, make it go faster, etc., etc. I need to put some shears on it, but I think I'm out of upgrade slots in this thing. Oh well, okay. Alright, so yeah, Tinker's tools. Very nice indeed. Just living the past. Because they're awesome. We go back over here. And do I have anything in here? I don't have anything in here. Turn this back on. Get all the block of quartz that I raided from the air village. I didn't get all the quartz blocks out of that place yet. There's a whole bunch of them out there. There you go. Nice. So this has been another episode of MC Eternal 2. I've been Phone Block, and I'll see you next time.